What if these reasons that you're attributing for your lack of results are not actually the reason? What if they're just a distraction or an excuse for you not to believe in yourself? You're listening to the Aligned and Magnetic podcast with Lauren Ashley, certified coach and mindset queen. Hey loves. Hey. So I recently decided that I wanted to do more lives and reconnect with my audience. That's you. Hi. I have a podcast, and that takes out a lot of time and energy. And also, I think you kind of get to this point in business where you're doing all these things and you're kind of like trying to think of like, okay, how can I most or best streamline my energy? I haven't done a live in forever. I kind of gave up on lives because honestly, it just like was not giving me energy. Social media is an interesting thing to navigate. It's a conversation I have a lot of the time with my clients who, we build online businesses and we love social media, but social media can be sometimes a pain in the butt. And it's honestly one of those things that like I know I could get better at, and it takes time and energy to do that. And I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Don't mind me as I eat my orange. It might be a little bit obnoxious. I'm sorry. So basically, I started sending my email list a Mindset Monday. Mindset work in general is something I'm really good at. I have a very open mind and a different way of thinking. So sometimes it can sound a little bit out there, perhaps. And also, the mindset perspectives and shifts that I'm able to provide my clients are the thing that makes them go from struggling over here to getting exactly what they want. So I thought, Lauren, why not lean back into mindset work? So here we are. So basically what I'm going to do every Monday is I already send out a mindset email to my email list. If you're not on my email list, let me know and I'll add you, because I think it's so important to have an opportunity to reset every week, right? Like I've noticed myself, I manifested an office, by the way. I don't know if you can tell my background is different, but I find I come back every Monday after a weekend, and it can feel challenging to recenter. Like I feel like we do all of this work during the week, at least I do, right? All this mindset work, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a boss ass bitch. And then Monday hits and I'm like, who am I? What am I doing? And obviously it gets easier and easier the more mindset work that you do. But I thought what a great opportunity to kind of share the mindset shifts that are coming for me with you, with my email list, and then kind of just leverage that and come on and share that live. So I used to come on live and just like channel or download or just like share what was coming up. If any of you have been around long enough, you might remember my Learn with Lauren series. I would come on every Wednesday. And then I got divorced and things shifted, and I didn't feel like I could just like show up anymore. Like I went through a lot of personal stuff, And with traveling and all of that jazz, like it just makes it hard, I think, to be consistent and to be the leader of your business. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I've had an interesting time kind of navigating and recentering myself. I'll just say that. So here we are trying a new thing, trying to, I don't know, just establish a little bit more consistency in a way that'll work for me. So today's Monday mindset shift is a good one. I'm just going to read it to you, and then I'll download or like shift things or like expand. I wrote, the more I understand and observe entrepreneurs, the more I realize that your results are only limited by what you attribute meaning to. Many believe I'm not seeing X because fill in the blank, whether it's I'm not seeing 5K months because I'm not posting enough, or I'm not seeing social media growth because I'm too busy. I'm not seeing sales in my business because I'm not healthy enough. I'm not doing yoga. I'm too stressed. Whatever meaning you are attributing to your lack of results, or for whatever reason you're not seeing the thing that you want. I've had clients come to me and say, I'm not healthy enough, I'm overweight, I'm not smart enough, or like I don't have a framework that looks like this person's framework, and therefore that means I can't have the results that I want. So there are a lot of rules and reasons why out there. There's a lot of social media telling us that if we just fix this part of our sales pipeline, then we'll be better. If we just fix our social media content in this way, then we'll be better. If we just write our emails this way, then we'll be better. And while I do believe that strategy is an important element here in business, what I have found to be true for me, my results, and also my clients' results, is that you can find a problem in pretty much anything, even the most perfect strategy that makes you 20K, 50K months. Like, you can find a problem in it. You can attribute any meaning to any result that you want, truly. But an invitation or a mindset shift here that I want you to think about is, what if these reasons that you're attributing for your lack of results are not actually the reason? What if they're just a distraction or an excuse for you not to believe in yourself? What if the very existence of those reasons why, the reasons that you're creating in your mind, are what stand in your way of going all in on what you actually desire? What if none of those reasons were the reasons why you don't have what you want yet, but were merely a safety net to comfort your ego and give you a reason? What if what is actually standing in your way is your full commitment to going after what you most want? So write those down. I will drop those questions in the description. But the whole purpose of what I'm talking about here is we create a lot of reasons why. Our brains, if you're a high achiever or you're more logical or strategic, which most of us are because we grew up in a society that tells us if you do X, you'll get Y. If you are a logical person and a high achiever, then you might be searching for the reason why things aren't working yet, right? The reason why you haven't fully booked out your practice yet, the reason why blah, 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 blah. Instead of focusing so much on the problem, the invitation here is to focus on that which you desire to create. The invitation is to step more fully into the confidence that you can have this, whatever that is for you, instead of looking for why you can't have it, instead of looking for why you're not enough yet. Instead of saying or telling yourself that you're not going to get there until you're able to execute some perfect, habit, strategy thing in your personal life and your business life, that will get you to here. There's very strategic actions that we can take, right, in business. There's very necessary work that is involved with running a business. And also, what is true for myself and my clients is that like logic stuff can overwhelm the shit out of us, and then it leads us to not taking any action, or it leads us to just coasting, right? We're just doing the bare minimum to keep us afloat because we don't believe in ourselves enough to take the next step, to take the next leap, fully backed by your belief in yourself, the belief that you can have in the results that you want to achieve. And I find that is what's holding back most entrepreneurs. Speaking from my own experience and my experience with my clients, once you shift your mentality and you stop looking for all the reasons why you haven't accomplished what you want yet, and you shift into, well, this is what I want, this is what I'm creating, and I fully, wholeheartedly believe that that's going to happen, and you start taking action forward, that is when you become truly a magnet for what you want. That is when you become unstoppable. That shift in energy and that shift in confidence is what has always been the foundation to a next level for me, right? Whenever I have gone from making, like, for example, $1,000 a month in my business to having my first $15,000 launch in my business, right? When I then leaped from having, I think my max was like 5,000 or 6,000 cash to manifesting 8,000 cash in 1 month. And then, to manifesting an $8,000 sales day, to creating a $20,000 quarter. And it's beyond even just like the financial things, I told you guys, right? Like I just manifested this office space, which I think is so cool. I had been thinking about, working outside of my home. For any of you who have not been like following my journey super closely, we moved from Mexico. We're now living in Montreal. We weren't really sure how long we would be here, but we live in a 2-bedroom apartment and both of us work from home, my wife and I. So I was like, you know what? It might be cool to get out because when you work from home, you like hardly ever leave your home. So I was like, okay, let me find something where I can get out of the house and like do something, I don't know, just like outside. I had this urge to like get out and get into the world. And an office space happened to magically pop up. That's a story for another time. But all of that to say is like the thing that you most want, whether it is more money, whether it is more visibility, whether it is more impact, whether it is more clients, whether it is growing your email list, it all starts from you believing in and being able to visualize that result as being done, right? And I think a lot of the time, like if you can't envision it, if you can't see it as already having happened, it's usually because there's some sort of belief in you that says that you can't have it or that you don't believe you can have it. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, or if you're like, Lauren, these concepts are a little too out there, I don't really know how to apply what you're saying to what I'm actually experiencing, send me a DM or comment below and I'll send you a DM. I'd be happy to walk you through this and apply this knowledge or like what I'm talking about to a specific example. That is like my gift. I can say these things, but if it's not translating for you, I can look at your business, I can look at your mindset, your beliefs, and all of that stuff, and I can apply it. So if you want to apply what I'm talking about to a specific example of something you're trying to call into your business, comment below. You can also book a business consultation. No commitment, no pressure. I'm not going to pressure you into anything, but I would love to support you and help you to apply what I'm talking about to your business so that you can reach your next level with a lot more confidence and a lot more ease. Thank you for being here. I love you.